So let's start explaining how this task works. First of all, to solve it correctly, you have to remember the so-called order of operations. Always at the beginning, you perform operations in brackets. We have a bracket here. We will have to do it first. In the first place, this giant here. So if we already know that we can go further. In the next order, there are so-called powers, exponentiation, and roots, root extraction. For example, x to the nth power. That is, let's say 3 to square and the nth root of this degree with x. For example, second degree square root of the number 2. If we look at it, in our task, we don't have anything like that to do at the moment. So we move on. In the next order, we perform division and multiplication. We have it here, and in this place, although it is not written. In the next order, after multiplication and division, we perform addition and subtraction. So we will have to do it here and here in this place. We can mark with Roman numerals how we will perform this operation. In the first order, we will perform this. In the second order, we will perform this. So multiplication and division are equally important in mathematics. That is why we perform them in the order from left to right, according to such an arrow. So first we will divide and then multiply, because this is how these operations appear here in our task. Then when we will perform this operation, we will add and subtract so we can add a triple. Here, this is the third order, and this is also the third order. Addition and subtraction are commutative, so here we can either first subtract or first add. And at the very end, in connection with the fact that this was the whole operation in the brackets, we will multiply by 6. And here we will add a Roman 4. I hope that this line of reasoning is clear to you. If not, let me know in the comments section what I could improve. In the meantime, let's move on to the calculations. Let's copy the 6. Now, let's copy the 2. We can't do anything with it. Either it is in the third order. But now, let's do the division 21. Divided by 7 is 3. Let's add the rest of the task. Let's close the bracket. Equals. At this point, we have to move on to the second part of our operation. That is, perform the multiplication inside this bracket. Here we will multiply. The 6 again, we copy it, is in the last order. We copy the 2 plus 9. Minus 5. Now we can add or subtract here in any order. We can subtract 5 from 9 and then add 2. Well, first add 2 to 9 and then subtract 5. I hope you have already done it and know the results. I will do it slowly. That is, I rewrite this 6 in bracket, then 2 plus 9 is 11. 11 minus 5. This is 6. Where does it come from multiplication? Took place here. Remember that if there is a number before or after the bracket and there is no sign between the bracket and this number, it means that we have to multiply this number times this bracket. Since in the bracket we got 6, and before the bracket there was 6, and between the bracket and the number there was no other sign, It means that there was multiplication there. So let's multiply 6 by 6, and this is our final result of this task. It's 36. And that's all for today. Let me know in the comment if the topic was clear and what else is worth explaining. Don't forget to sub, and click on the support icon if you want to help me continue working. Thanks for being here. Take care and see you next time.